Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Oh boy. Welcome and well met, my dear wayfarers. It's me, Sigurd Chronosecht, your clockwork wizard, reporting for duty. Though this time it's a little bit of a little more relaxed mood today, and it's so sorry. My apologies for the delay. My goodness, there's a lot going on right now. And what I mean is, like, there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes. I can go on detail on that later, but just to put this a long story short in the meantime, before I go in detail later, it's, just to put simply, had to pick someone up, family in this case, had to pick someone up, had to go somewhere. Also, in the process, ended up getting some food, at least, since I haven't had dinner yet. And afterwards, on the way back, basically during the wait and on the way back, well, the wait was too long. So that's basically what happened there. Now, fortunately, we managed to make it back safely and soundly, if I may add. So today is a little bit more, well, exhausting. It's a really exhausting week, but let's fix that up while we're at it. Now, let's get back to business. Let's get back into enjoying ourselves with the game, and let's see what happens if we end up taking a different route in the one specific game that we're playing today. In this case, that is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon Part 2. Although, right now, this is more of an alternate episode, more like a bonus episode or bonus part for this stream. So if you're watching this, VOD gang, welcome. My apologies for the delay. I might have to edit a few things here and there, but we're going to make sure that you guys catch up on what's going on. But what we were expecting for today is we're going to try out a few things, a few extras. We're going to test out some other modes as well. We're going to explore everything. And of course, the main event of this is the alternate direction of the final episode, or episode final. What happens when we do one specific thing? And I'm going to show you that shortly. But before we do that, I'm just going to check on a few things first. Make sure that we have everything in position. Let's see here. Okay, I got my controller ready. Let me see if I can actually warp us in as well. And I'm not sure what's going on, but I think chat kind of vanished on me. So we might have to rely on the auspices of the chat replay later. So we'll have to see that. I just see my mug while we're playing. But we'll see what happens. Might have to do some adjustments here next time. Anyway, are we ready for a game tonight? Today? Or whichever time you're at right now? I'm not sure whichever you pick, because today, tonight, and whichever time, we are going to play Bloodstained. Oh, speaking of Bloodstained, before I continue there, we got a final updates up for Ritual of the Night. I think I'm going to pick up Ritual of the Night at some point. Well, although there's some new things that came up for Ritual of the Night, which means we have additional cosmetics, additional modes, and if in case you're familiar with Classic Mode, I think Classic Mode 2 also came out as well. Classic Mode 2 in this case follows the same vein as Classic Mode 1, wherein Classic Mode 1 imitated Castlevania, the original classic Castlevania from the NES, and Classic Mode 2 kind of took some vibes and gameplay direction as Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest. I'll see if I could procure that for our future streams, but in the meantime, we won't be doing that just yet. We might be trying a different game, so to speak, just to basically cleanse the palate while we're at it, right? Okay, now, that said, we're going to try a few modes first before we go to the meat of the main episode, shall we? So first off, let's go to the game. Let's go to the game room real quick. One moment. There's going to be some momentary darkness here. I'm just going to make some adjustments here and there. And there's going to be a little quick blink in 3, 2, 1. Poof. Okay. This might take a bit. There. Sorry. Go. Here we are. One moment. Still not yet on. And there we are. There's the game. Alright, here we are. Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 2. So last where we left off, we have the previous episodes right here. Just had episode 1, 2. Of course, we did episode 2 twice, technically, because we had to cover both paths, both directions of how we're going to beat the final stage. And of course, episode EX, which branches off from one specific action to ensure that we rescue Dominique. That's basically how it went. And the last one right here is episode final, which we went for the completionist route and tried to complete everything and made sure everybody in the party makes it in time. Alright, so that's about what we got here. But what about the alternate direction of that episode? Before we do that, I'm going to move over here. We're going to try something funny. We're going to first try single mode. And single mode is basically the mode we're in. We're going to try each of the characters. We're going to pick which one we're going to test out, enjoy, and basically train, or basically try a run of the game with just a single character. We're going to do that right now, just to practice. In terms of difficulty, we're going to be following the selection. We have the option to go with either episode 1, bosses appearing as strong as they were in episode 1, and then if you do hard mode, it's basically following the difficulty of episode 2 and beyond. Although from what I gathered from when I tested this, the boss, the item layout is basically episode 1, so I don't think there's any need to go to the alternate routes, but we'll see what happens. We're gonna try normal in the meantime, and now we have the options. We've tried Zangetsu already, but this is the baseline Zangetsu, the normal one. Now we get to test between Dominique, Miriam, Robert, Alfred, Njibel, and of course Hachi. Now, we're going to basically test this. We're going to see who is going to be it. And last time when we had you pick who is best girl, you all picked Dominique. And so, that said, I am going to test with her. See how that goes. And at the same time, we're going to test a different difficulty. We're going to try Veteran. Later on, we'll do a Legend mode just for kicks to see how well it goes. And we're going to see if we're going to survive. Alright, let's start. Now, when playing this game, while you're using Veteran mode, take note of the differences here. Notice that you now have a gauge that has the 1-up, and you also have the way the game influences the energy pickups. So weapon energy now gives you, instead of the small ones, now give you 1 point instead of 2 points. You also saw the knockback there, as you noticed, and also the big containers now give you. Oh, there it is. Big containers now give you 5 instead of 10. Okay, so far so good, but we're running low on HP. This is not good. Okay. Interestingly, we can still hit hard. Hello, Maya. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. We managed to get started, although we a little bit late than expected. By little, I mean that's a little undersold. But in reality, we are immensely late. Oh, and hello, Zach. Welcome to the stream as well. Right now, we're testing out a different difficulty and a different playstyle, a different game mode rather. We're doing single mode, and we're doing veteran difficulty. Just to note the differences. And now, let me tell you what happened actually, why we took so long earlier today. So, earlier before the stream started, let me see what we got here. Earlier before the stream started, I had to pick up someone from work, so I had to drive my way here. Although during the drive, so I was told to pick her up at around 9 o'clock, since that's the projected time, per se. And it went well. Surprisingly well. Things went without a hitch, although considering how the day is and you know how Fridays are, you know, sometimes it can be very stressful. But other times it can be also rewarding because you know you have an off waiting for you. Now, in comes the thought of, I'm hungry, let's get some food. So with that prevalent thought in our heads, we decided to look for food. Unfortunately, considering that the hour is around 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it's a little hard to find an open spot at this point. And considering the other places where you can get food, they're also, well, how do you explain this one? Understaffed. So it's gonna take longer for some dishes to turn over. Well, first attempt, went to one shop. Unfortunately, that shop is a little too slow, with one person manning the counter. Not good. That's not a good thing. It didn't bode well, so we chose to go to a different shop. Different shop is 7 minutes away. Went to the next shop, and thankfully we had someone who was prompt in their orders. The rather unfortunate thing is we just had to wait a little longer. A little unfortunate that we had to we have to wait for a few more minutes. And when we got it, it's already 10:50, and we had to make our way back, drive our way back. Although on the bright side, although we started this stream unfortunately an hour late, the bright side is we got food, and we made it safely. That's always something to celebrate about, right? Safety. But it was a fun experience altogether. At least later, we're gonna be hearing some munching from me. Oh boy. Now let's see if we're gonna survive this boss. Now remember, this is just a test stage. This is not exactly the final stage. The actual run we're doing today. The main run that we're supposed to do today is going to be coming up real soon. So we're basically doing some test runs. Uh-oh. Ow. That's a little unfortunate. Okay. Alright. Okay, we gotta move. So, the secret in playing single mode is knowing your characters. Knowing their weaknesses, knowing their strengths, knowing their perks, their kit, their skill sets, because that's actually the important part about this run. So basically the caveat here is the moment we get stuck in a stage, we won't continue. We're gonna see how far we go. Alright, looking good so far. Okay, we got it. Okay. Go. First stage done. And there it is. Now you notice that in veteran mode we have the life system right here, and this also helps you gather, you know, if you remember the coins and the money bags that we've been collecting earlier, that's what's filling up this gauge right here. The moment you fill it up, you get a 1-up. So you have to make sure you get all the items you can get to make this worthwhile. So far, so good. However, here's the downside, just to push the difficulty of this particular game mode in veteran. The weapon cost is the same. It doesn't change. It's the unfortunate case of if your weapon cost is like 3 energy, it's gonna be 3 energy. No changes there. So if you notice, there are moments when we actually like ran out of energy points because, well, our container is not enough. There's gonna be those moments. On the right side, she can heal herself, which is good. Okay, good. This is her stage after all. Although I think that might change later once you get the containers. So, how is everybody's week doing? How's your week? How's your Friday also? Or previous days before that? And if you were here earlier in the stream, in the previous stream earlier, I mean the stream before this, Elk just played Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and he is already making his final stretch. Yesterday I had lots of achoo, and yeah. Oh man, that's unfortunate, Zach. But how are you holding up right now? Are you feeling better? And I hope you are. Just don't forget your vitamins. Don't forget to hydrate, and don't forget to get plenty of rest, because that's imperative. Yeah, I'm just wearing a mask right now. Oh boy. Yep. Take care of yourself. You don't want to cause any injury, anyone to catch any contagious diseases right now. That's a good thing. It's a good mindful way of doing so. Keeping yourself protected with a mask. Okay, let's see here. Ah, nope. Oh! That would have been an extra 1-up, but okay. Let's make this work. Also, did you know that there's like a way to speedrun this game with just single mode? I've seen some do that already. But it's actually one of the more trickier aspects of this. Although in my case, I don't think I'll be speedrunning this at all. That's a little too hard to work with. Alright, there we are. And we're getting to the boss area. Well, not yet. Not exactly the boss area. So, for everyone else who's also playing this game, one suggestion is that if you're not used to the game, start with casual, but if you're getting used to it and you want a challenge, go up a notch. Just try to do it in veteran mode, and notice the differences. And also take note of the difficulty as well. One thing to watch out for is the lives and the way you handle the knockback. That's the one important thing on this game. Knockback. Okay. That wasn't enough. There we go. Just got our 1-up. Let's get that. And here's our healing thing. Let's use it. Alright. We're back in action. So here's a question, folks. Do you want me to stop and switch over to Legend mode now? Or do you want me to still continue? Or would you rather want to see me get started with the alternate ending? Let's play through the mode. Okay, let's play through this mode then. Well, we're basically trying to gauge how far we can go with just a single character. It's actually doable to do all 7 of them, but yeah, it depends on skill level at this point. Okay, nice, we got it. Okay, stage 2 down. Rough, but doable. Got myself some water. Rough. Got past that. Boink. Boink. Ouch. That was a bad idea. Go down. Let's see what we got here. Oh. We got air. Nope. I guess I will end this run if we get a game over. I think that would be the best way to do it. Oh, come on, game. That's just unfair. Alright. At least you got a fighting chance there. At least that's a better fighting chance. Nope, not enough. Oh, come on. That's alright. Arrows. Okay. I'm apparently terrible. Okay, good. Got it. Okay, good. Strike him first. On the right side, that particular sub-weapon gives us healing. Okay, okay, that's a little better. One, two, three. So, other things we have to look forward to. Other things to report on, aside from Oh yeah, anyone caught the 24-hour stream, the Pokemon 24-hour stream by Keck? That's awesome. Interesting moves that he did there. His tactics, his classic war crimes, as some would call it. You actually get to see it in action there. But quite strategic, if I may add. He has some quite strategic moves there. Ow. Okay, I don't think we're gonna last long here. We're getting wrecked. Come on. Yep. I guess it really shows. I'm hungry. Yeah. Bad gameplay. Bad gameplay decisions. Oh boy. Getting worse. I wonder how well we'll fare after this. Eating stream, let's go! Oh yeah, speaking of eating stream, I'm gonna mention what kind of food I got today. Just like for, at least for dinner. Also, while we're at it, since we mentioned dinner, make sure to have your snacks with you. Ow. Yeah. Make sure to have your snacks with you, your meals or breakfast, whichever you have, lunch. Make sure to have it handy. Or if you're just like me right now, burning the midnight oil, have your midnight snacks with you as well. Or it might be dinner time, so have your dinner ready too. Okay, I guess we just have to do that. Huh, lots of new games coming up today. What else do we have coming up? At the time of this stream's airing, we have the launch trailer of Final Fantasy XIV Dawn Trail, which has left me with thoughts of amusement and at the same time intrigue because of what the story would be. I'm rather curious about what the story would be after the Hydaelyn and Zodiac saga reaching its end already. So, I'm rather curious about what happens there. At the same time, we have new jobs also coming up in that game as well. We have melee jobs. And of course, a caster job. A melee job and a caster job and an extra job. Extra in the case of this, it's a limited job. So, it's not exactly the type that you bring with party members in the usual dungeon, because it has its own content as well. So in this case, one good example of that is Blue Mage, but for this one, the new one that's going to be coming up, we haven't seen any updates yet, but we have a name of the job. It's called Beastmaster. I think we'll be dealing with some pets here. I'm not sure what exactly is going to be the setup for that character. As for the new jobs, we have Viper, which is a melee job, uses a pair of blades that can combine. And then you have a Pictomancer, which is the magical ranged character. Pictomancer in this case is quite nice, especially if you're the artsy type. The spells involve a paintbrush and having to draw your abilities. Although I have a feeling that's going to be a support job that is technical. Weirdly enough. Yeah, as you can see, I'm just like, oh, this is interesting. Look at this. So, you can restart the game. You can change the difficulty to casual in return, or just end. We're going to end. Alright, so, how about Legend Mode? How will we survive Legend Mode? You want to see how bad it is? Let's delete this first. Okay, let's pick a, let's pick one of these. We're gonna go Ultimate, but we're gonna go Legend Mode. Just for kicks. We're gonna see how well we're gonna survive with this. Here we go. Blinding. Now take note of what's above. We now have a timer. Okay, I have to deal with a running clock. Also, same rules as Veteran. You have knockback, and you also have lives. And this time, you have more enemies that respawn. See? Needlessly difficult, but yeah, that's the point. Pain. Oof. I've yet to see someone actually get a speedrun record on this, running on Legend or Veteran. I think someone's working on that already. Like a world record of sorts. I'm not in that vein just yet. I'm not that skilled, per se. All I know is I can play it, but not at that level. Okay, let's see here. Ah! I'm terrible. Oof. Okay, so far so good. That went well. I imagine doing this in single mode. It's gonna be rough. Okay, go in. Oops. Okay, that's faster. Let's do that. That's way faster. Oh wait, that's extra. That's a little too extra. Okay, let's hurry. Let's see how far we can get, because we are running on time. I wonder, is this time limit like for just one stage, or is this for the whole thing? We'll have to find out. Okay, let's find out. Ow. Alright, here we go. Nice. Oh, there it is. Nice. We got a warp. We got a 1-up. I think you already know the story here, so we're gonna skip a bit. Okay, now we're going to find out if the timer... Oh, it's... Wait a second. Okay, I think I get it now. The timer that you're seeing right now is actually for the whole play. Oh wait, nope, I was wrong. You actually have a timer of 999 seconds. You have to work with that. Oh, this is rough. So per stage, you have 999 seconds, and you have to beat the stage all throughout. It doesn't... Like, each death, it doesn't basically start off from the beginning again. It's basically going to pick up where it left off, and it's still gonna tick until it's out. That's an interesting discovery there. What mode is this? Legend mode. Or in the Japanese version, I think it's called Legend Killer. Rather scary when you think about it. Ow. Oh, don't you dare. Oh yeah, if you want a challenge, this is how you do it. Oh boy. Ah, we're down. Oh, and I forgot to mention this. If you die, even with just one character, even if you have the whole party, if one of them dies, you restart. Dang, that's rough. Not pulling any punches. Ugh. Ow. It really is not pulling any punches. Let's go. heck? Ah, I think I'm speedrunning to death here. Okay, here we go. Let's go back at it again. Oh my lord. Okay, here. Yeah, I am speedrunning my death here. There it is, change gameplay style again, but this time dropping it to veteran. I won't be doing that. Not this time. Okay. Now that we've been fooling around for too long, I guess we might as well get started with the actual thing. So here's what we'll do. We're setting up for final episode. We're gonna go ultimate. Of course, we're gonna switch it to casual so that we can actually go our way without getting screwed over. Getting screwed over by knockback, of course. Now, this is a little harder compared to how we're doing, or how we did the previous final episode playthrough. So, here we go. I think you're about to figure out what exactly are we aiming for with this ending. So, if you're looking for any hints, it's in the title of our stream right now. But before we do that, let me grab something. One moment. I'm not going to change the screen. I'm just going to leave it at like this. So give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, and with me right now is a sandwich. Pardon me, I have my sandwich right here. But we're going to play through the game. We're going to get started with this final stage. We're going to see what happens. The big question here is, will this be longer or shorter than the previous stream that we had? Will this be a longer or shorter run of the final episode? We'll find out now. 3, 2, 1. So I think we all know the story here. And if you remember episode EX or episode 2, depending on which one you ended with, this is the scenario. We saved Dominique, and we just found out that the moon has armies of demons being sent to humanity, and we're gonna fight all of them. So how are we gonna fight back? So this is the briefing right here. So at present they cannot fight back, but Once they mounted all of their efforts, with their knowledge, the shards they collected, the alchemy that they know, and of course the research that they've pulled off from the church, they might be able to find a way to fly to the moon, but they might need some parts. So basically that's a summary of what's going on here. So now we got Zangetsu, and Zangetsu is about to decide which stage he's going to start with. Just in case you're wondering, I'm having a chicken sandwich. Anyway, here we go. And surprisingly enough, we have a different layout, a different spread of characters compared to last time. Oh, and that's our return to base setup there. Here we go. This is what we're going to do. Compared to everyone else, we're not gonna pick up any of them. We are going to pick the stage that's basically for us, right here. Past the precarious part of the stage. Let's see if we can continue that streak for a good while. Or not. Unfortunately not. That just hurts. Okay, what's gonna basically take us long here is the number of times I'm gonna get screwed over by missteps. So, wish me luck. Okay, I think that works. Okay, we're safe. Okay, now the tougher part. Ooh, nice. Oops. So far, so good. Ow. Okay, that went well. looking better. Alright, normally you'll get a piece of the sword that you're going to offer to create the Zanmato here. But that's not it today. Okay, awesome. Oh no. Whoosh! Got screwed over there. Rough. That was rough. Very nice. Okay, that works. That's even better. Okay. This is gonna be rough. Okay, that's better. The beauty about doing final episode is each time you play it, it randomizes. So it has that element of luck. Having a really good seed on your run. So that will dictate how well you're gonna enjoy or how much you can actually affect the scenario. And basically how much you have how much resources you have available. This one has an element of luck to it, and right now I don't think we have the best luck in the stage layout. Alright, nice. A little risky, but this works. Nice. That's a good finish. That's a nice finish. I'd say that ended well. And we got a flight stone too. Now this is where it gets different. Just check real quick. what makes this a little different? Hey, welcome back. Got busy cooking. That's alright. At least you're getting your food ready, Maya. So, in case you missed it, we just went through a stage with Zangetsu alone. And this is where it gets different. Because instead of completing the rest of the stages, we're gonna do this. Done first, are you? I can't say I'm surprised. This will be a long, perilous battle. Are you certain you wish to go alone? Now, for this, I'm gonna say yes. Already made up your mind, I see. You have not changed a bit. I certainly can't stop you, however, I want you to have this before you go. I used a bit of alchemy and reforged your sword. Don't be too rash now. And there it is, the Dai Zangetsu. It's his upgraded sword. And we fly. Alone. Here we go! Hype! That's right. But we have to be careful here because we don't want to get too many speed up items. Okay, this is good enough. We're not gonna get more. At least two won't hurt. Okay, not gonna get it back anymore. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got options. We basically have combat drones now in the form of bats. And from our airspace, we're heading to the moon. Combats. Good one. Good one, Zach. Good one. 2 combats. Well, I spoke too soon. And got 2 combats. Oh boy. The pun was too much, it killed me. Oh, there we go. Shield. Nice. Okay, now we have a protective shield that would keep us alive. I forget that instead. Yeah, there it is. Also, in case you've played any other Konami game, this might be familiar, because this feels like one of the NES games, NES shoot-em-ups. I think that's called Gradius, or in some cases you might have played the other one called Salamander. Back when I was young, when I was a kid, I was playing a game based on Salamander, but it had a different name. It's called Life Force. One of the stage setups, stage layouts of Life Force, or Salamander, was the vertical perspective. It's kind of like this. Another game that also comes to mind with this kind of setup is Strikers 1945 and Strikers 1999. And then there's another one called... I'm trying to remember. There's a lot of games like this. to change out that other electric ball. Okay, here we go. It's getting intense now. Ooh! Nice, making sure everybody is getting wrecked. Yep, there we go. So there's another arcade game that came to mind. It was a game called... what was it? Man, it's at the tip of my tongue. Gigawing. There we go. So in that game, Gigawing, you have this mechanic called the Reflect Force, which allows you to basically reflect bullets. Ow. That hurt. Okay, there it goes. Enemy forces revealing themselves. Okay, there it is. That's the one I was looking for. Now, other games that have really good mechanic when it comes to their gameplay is Ikaruga, which has you switching colors in order for you to avoid bullets. That's another way to dodge bullets there in that game. And there's a lot more. There's a lot of games that go towards flooding your screen with bullets. Just something actually. Pretty nice. Fun to play too. Okay, I think we're getting closer to the boss now. But I think this is the wrong loadout. This is the wrong loadout. Oh no. We'll just do what we can. And down to one. Oh wait. Not exactly down to one bat though, which is good. Okay, perfect. And he's dead. Yo. Oh. We're now at the final stage. And this is the point where the whole mechanic of the game changes. The whole strategy changes too, because we're now just using one guy. We have to survive. We're going to storm the moon. We have to be careful with our movements here. Also, because of this, we're going to be missing some areas. Yep, that's bound to happen. That hurts. Okay, here we go. Man, I'm being terrible today. Okay, we got past that one, which is good. That doesn't look good. Oh no. I knew it. This is gonna take a while. Okay, that's a clutch move. Up. And there it is. Can't cross that, so we have to go And hey VK, it's the Virtual K Horde. Hello. You just saw the you're currently in the final episode, but this is the alternate path. Good to know. Welcome back. Speaking of Elk's stream, oh boy. Also in the final stage too. Final dungeon, if I recall correctly. Getting closer to the finale on that game. Oof. Man, I'm hyped about how fast he's gotten there. Also, if in case you noticed any sound of chewing and stuff, because I'm eating a sandwich. Okay, this one's a little rough because I'm doing this with a solo character. It's not the usual full seven-man party like what we had last time. Oh no. Gotta be careful. And what's gonna be the thing that throws you off here is the gravity. Really low gravity. Oh no. This problem. Ah! Made the wrong call there. Made the wrong call. Yep, we have to go down. Hunger debuff. That's about right, Zach. It's a hunger debuff. We're suffering from hunger. Nice. Got past that one. Ooh. Oh, cool. It's actually a shortcut. Another one. Yay! Nice. We got recovery. Proper recovery. Okay, I have a bad feeling about this. Let's just run. Yep. Okay, is everyone ready? This is it. I think this is it. One quick bite before we go and attack. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Alright, nice. Hachi? No! Nobody! Hachi down. Ah, that hurts. We got him. Jeeble! Oh no. Now he's down too. Ow. Okay, now it's Robert. Oh boy, it's getting worse. Ow. And it's Alfred. Ah. They're all sacrificing themselves. The last one. Okay. Okay, I was in the wrong sorts of I was completely screwed over in every way in that part. Yeah, here we go. We are close to the end. Yes, we are. And this time we have to make sure we actually go. Let's do it. Lots of sacrificing in this boss. Yep, a lot of it. Ow. Oh, no you don't. Tankiest boy, Hachi, no! Ow. Now it's Jeebel's turn. Oh, no you don't. Again? Also, if you notice, there are rabbit heads. These are evil demon rabbits. Oh, no you don't. This time it's one. Okay, it's the last one. Okay, here we go. And, oh man, Miriam for the save. Oof. Oh, this is rough. That's the final boss right there. Okay, run. Yay. Oh crap. Okay, nice. Okay, there we go. Almost there, we're almost there. Oh boy, here it is. Oof. Come on. Here we go. Here we go, folks. The final ending. Oh, nice! She revived everyone. Here we go. Let's do this. And here we go. We're done. That's the ending. There it is. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2 is finally over. And that's the ending right there. Would have thought that last hit is the actual ending. Even the moon got sliced. Yeah, exactly, man. When they said cleave the moon, they literally meant cleaving it in half. Now we're talking about sliced. And hello, Evening Liam, and yes, damn! You made it in time to the point where the moon got sliced in half. Ah, yes. In case you missed the rest of the gameplay, don't worry, we have the VOD that's available. So feel free to backtrack whenever you can. If in case you're done with this, just feel free to go back to the beginning and then check it out. If in case you have the time. But at least you made it to the point of this ending. The one I was looking forward to showing everybody. It's this. Yep. I'm almost done with my sandwich. So overall, the Curse of the Moon series is it's a really wonderful series. I love it so much, and I'm glad that I'm able to share it to all of you. Even though we had some delays here and there, we had some difficulties here and there also, but we managed to show you everything, all of the storylines in its entirety. And I managed to show it with all of you watching with me, playing with me. Or in this case, either you have this on your stream live or you're watching this on the VOD, like on your second monitor while lurking. That's okay too. That's wonderful. Thank you for watching though. Glad for all of these to be here. Now, while we have the credits play on its own, there's a lot of thoughts that I have here with this game, with how they presented all of the characters that were shown here. So, majority of the characters from Ritual of the Night showed up, yes, and they gave us a rather different perspective, or a different characterization or depiction of each of them compared to how they're done in Ritual of the Night. So you would notice how different it is. There's some bits that made me think of how Zangetsu is different in how he softened up, and instead of being the main instead of being the mentor character to Miriam, it went the other way around, where he became the main character that has to go through the journey, and then Miriam is the one that's basically assisting him, along with a few others. The surprising part was Jibel, and how he was portrayed as the one who is basically he's actually smart, but he's also like tortured, troubled, perhaps. I think troubled is the right word. He's the more troubled one of them. He gets the Alucard feel to it. Alfred is the one that's like elderly, and you'd expect him to be the asshole of the whole thing. But somehow he was able to help the whole party. And then you have Dominique, who's actually, if you played Ritual of the Night, she's the villain. Okay, that's a spoiler there. In case you're not up to that, not up to speed in that game. But if in case you haven't been up to speed with that, just erase that thought. Just think of how sweet she is in here in Curse of the Moon. She's actually sweet and nice, and I can't help but ship her with Zangetsu. That's the weird thing about this. But there's also two new characters that also showed up, like Hachi and Robert. Robert being one of Zangetsu's old compatriots that rejoined the fight. And you also have Hachi, who's basically the dog who wants to basically return the favor, and ended up joining Zangetsu. Now that we have found a way to now we've concluded all 6 endings, or in this case all 6 iterations of the story, I think we've reached the ending. Like, we've come to a close with Curse of the Moon 2. And I think that's pretty much everything right now. So what are we looking forward to with the next game? Good question. Before I answer that, let's do one more single mode while we're at it. Let's do a single mode once more. Now I need you to pick a character that you want me to play as this time before we end the stream. Should we go with the ladies? Or should we go with the best boy? I'm seeing a vote for best boy Hachi here. Is everyone in agreement? Waiting for suggestions here. Let's see. Okay, I think we can pull this off with Hachi. Let's do it. Let's go Hachi. Although this might not be my best, but we'll try it out. Let's see what happens. He's the tankiest of all. And just like usual, instead of casual, we're going for veteran. We're basically going to torture ourselves. gonna try the alternate route here. Because why not? We're walking the path of challenges. There we are. And here we are. Hachi made it through. Yep, this cute doggo is piloting a robot. Need to catch up on the VODs. Oh, you will. I hope so, that you catch up on the VODs. Up to you how far you can go. If you want to go from the very beginning from Curse of the Moon 1, or if you want to go straight from Curse of the Moon 2. It's actually nice. At least you can be up to speed with the whole story. Although, do note that the way Curse of the Moon 1 ended, the way it ended, may leave you puzzled with how that ties up to Curse of the Moon 2, so just giving you a heads up on that one. Oh, that was close. Oh my lord. Oh, this is rough. Oof. That is rough. Ow. Oh, come on. Right side, we're getting points for the 1-up. Oof. That hurts. So basically what we're doing right now is we're just, you know, trying out the other modes before we actually end the stream. That's terrible, right there. This is why I hate knockback. The one thing I don't miss in any classic game, knockback. You get stuff like that. Oh well. I see why you play casual. Now you understand, Zach. Now you understand. It's not because I'm bad, but it's because the knockback is insufferable at times. Ow. Come on. Yeah, the ground pound. Of course. My worst nightmare. Ground pound. think this will be finally it. The point when Hachi meets his demise. Yeah. I guess that's it. I guess that's about it. Let's go back to the main screen real quick here. Yeah, let's go back to the main screen and let's relax. One moment. There's gonna be a momentary fade into the darkness. There we go, we're back. Well, that is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2. And we managed to finish it from beginning to end. And that completes the whole saga of the Curse of the Moon series. The question would be, will I be playing Ritual of the Night next? Now, that is up next, but not immediately, per se. But that's one of the plans I have in the near future. We're gonna play that. We're gonna play all the modes of Ritual of the Night. We're also gonna try the classic mode as well. Let's see if we could proceed with the story and somehow finish it. Otherwise, we have other things waiting for us as well. We have other games coming up. That is gonna be next week. In this case. Oh, speaking of next week, by the way, before I say what the next game is, next week we are going to have 2 streams. I'm aiming to go for 2 streams, but just for that week, because here's an update. Possibly around the 18th in the evening over here, or in this case, for some of those in GMT +8 or on the other side of the globe. It might be on the 19th for all of you. For me, that's going to be on the evening of Tuesday. That's going to be on the 18th. I'm planning to put a stream on that one. We're going to play a game. We're not sure if it's going to be the next game already, but we're going to try and see if we're going to run it that way. Otherwise, there's another game I had in mind that I'm going to show you. So mark your calendars. We're going to be looking at June 18th, Central Standard Time, Central DD Standard Time. Yeah, you get what I mean, CDT. All right, I can't talk. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm looking at June 18. For some of you, it might be June 19, which is in the morning. I'm going to be streaming a game. In this case, it might be the new game that I'm looking forward to, which is Rosenkreuzstilett. We'll find out later. I'm going to post the actual schedule after this. And then also on Friday, on the 21st, which is going to be, for some of you, it might be already the 22nd in the morning. That would be 21st for me, and the evening, same time. Basically, I'm still maintaining the same time schedule for this particular week, so there's possibly 2 streams we're looking forward to. And we might be doing the Rosenkreuzstilett series back to back. If we're lucky to finish the thing in one go, I'm aiming to just try and finish it in one go. But it's going to be tiring for my fingers, but we'll see what happens. So we'll try to beat that in one single run. No continues. In terms of my no continue point here is basically we're not going to use the password and pick up from where we left off. We're going to try to see if we could run it from first to last and enjoy the story from there. But then again, if we're running this on story mode, there's going to be some dialogue, so it might actually be longer than expected, just to give you a heads up. But that's what I have in mind so far. So that's one game I'm looking forward to, Rosenkreuzstilett. And if in case we're trying a different game, the other game that I'm looking forward to just test out is either Dragon Marked for Death, or we might try something different like maybe Diablo 2 or 3. I'm still looking into the details. We'll see what is possible to run. But to expect, I think it's going to be a side scroller, or in this case another ARPG. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out once we are there. But just to find out what the actual detail is, check the community post. I'll be posting a list of stuff that we're going to be looking forward to. Other than that, I think we're all set. There might be other things that will be coming up also after myself. I think there's going to be a collab stream coming up. Keep an eye out on Keck and Clara. I think they'll be doing Stardew Valley once more. But we'll see how that goes. Also, Keck is also doing the 24-hour Pokemon streams. I think if you've watched the previous Pokemon streams, you might be able to enjoy this upcoming ones as well. We're basically trying to, make some bets on who gets to finish and how fast or how short a time it would be. Would it be within 24 hours? Time to find out. Also, he's going to name characters after members of CANVO, so keep an eye on that one. Elk is also trying to finish up. I'm not sure if he's finished with Sea of Stars, but he might be going with that one in another game after that. He's also finishing up or wrapping up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and he's also going to move on to another game. Whichever game that is, though, stay tuned. Check out his community post as well and check his channels. So feel free to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe to also follow them and keep an eye out on what they have available. As for myself, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to ring the notification bell. Set it to all if you want, so that you know what you're going to be seeing from me. I might be popping in some community posts, some questions, some polls here and there. Maybe something to, keep you informed of what's going on. Anyway, that's all from me. That'll be it for tonight. Or it's already today for all of you. It's already morning. Mine is already past midnight. I'm looking forward to our next adventure. And this time, it's going to be a fun one because tonight the curse is finally lifted. And we're now going to see if we're going to be the rightful blades of the Rose Cross. That's our next update. Anyway, have a wonderful night. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Au revoir. See you again.